Core 2.0 is hanging. And guys, welcome back to Trail Tested. And we got a special little commuter for you today. This is the ACTBEST Ranger ST 2.0 Core 2.0. Now, right off the bat, this is a very nice looking bike. It is a step-through design with a 48-volt system. And inside here, we have a 13 amp hour battery, 28 miles per hour to claim top range. We'll put a good little test to that. But this rear motor back here peaks out to 1500 watts. So that's a good amount of power for a bike this size. Because this is not a fat tire. This is a good old traditional 26-inch tire bike right here. And it's got some good nubbies on it. We're definitely gonna do some trail riding right there. This is the Ranger after all. And since we're checking out that front wheel, very nice spokes on there. Excellent, clean painted fender right there. And scrolling up the forks right here, we do have adjustments. I like it. We got a lockout on this side and a little rebound adjustment on that side. Now, this bike is 77 pounds, but it can carry a max load of 360. So if you got some cargo you want to throw on this rear rack, that shouldn't be an issue at all. Clean looking rack too. It's got nice little pinpoints right onto the frame here, a couple connectors. All right, let's scroll on down to the chain ring. Decent sized chain ring. We'll see what kind of pedaling we can do at top speeds with that. And then, pow, we got the Tourney TZ derailleur back here. This is a good old trusty derailleur. I've had a lot of these. They're trustworthy. They work good. And looking back at the cassette, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gears on that cassette back there. Yeah, we'll swing up to the seat now. We got ourselves a decent, it's actually got some nice cush to it. Nice. And maybe a little spring, a little suspension seat post on the bottom. We'll see how that works. And let's dive in for some quality control, shall we? Now, the welds on this bike, they are looking very good for the price point. Very smooth, no slag splatter or nothing down there. Check out the brace on the bottom here. Not bad quality. I like them, like what I'm seeing. Now, for our brakes front and rear, we are on some mechanical brakes, and it looks like we have 160 millimeter rotors on there, so a decent size. Mechanical brakes, you know, they're all right. They're really good for tuning and adjusting. Easy service. And following up with that quality, everything looking good. I like the wire management. I like that even these budget companies now, we're getting these wire wraps. It's good to see those. It's a clean look. Now, right up inside the frame here is a 13 amp hour battery. And to take that out, you got a little safety feature right there. Click the key in there just like that. Hit that down. There's a sweet little button on that side, and it pops out just as easy as that one-handed. Now you can take it inside to store it or to charge it, whatever you need. Check out those specs really quick on that battery. Yep, 499 watt hours. Very good. And to put that battery back in, put it right in the spot and give it a click, take the key out, and you're good to roll. And to charge that up, they hook you up with looks like a 1.5 amp hour output on there. So probably a good 8-hour charge time if that battery is completely dead. Now, setting it up out of the box is pretty easy. You put on the rear rack, you put on the front tire handlebars. That's pretty much it, and the seat. And they got you covered with everything you need too. They have good instructions with everything laid out on there. You get yourself a nice little bike pump, and you got yourself a little lock and all the tools you can need, of course. All right, let's make our way to the top. There's that saddle again. Ooh, nice little design there for your cheeks. Pretty sweet. There's that step-through frame, pearl white frame coming up, and pow, we're at the bars. We got some beach cruisers. This is pretty sweet. Kind of new to this channel. This is going to be fun. First thing I'm noticing right off the bat, though, is these grips. When I grabbed them, they are awesome. They're the clipper grips, so all you got to do is screw those off if you want to move them or tighten them. That I like a lot. So much better over the ergonomic grips. All right, we got that little thumb throttle there. Nice little snap. Mechanical feeler right there. And the good old Shimano. Strap that off. Shifter right up top there. Very good clicker. I've used a lot of those. And right there is the display. We'll fire that on in a second. And come on over. We got the trail-friendly dinger. Little control panel, and our other grip over there. And to fire up the 2.0, there's a little on switch right at the bottom here. Clever. Hit that just for 1 second, and pow, we're fired up. Let's crack that freshie off there. Ooh, very fresh and clean display. A little dim in the direct sunlight. Maybe we'll see if we can turn it up a little bit, but nonetheless, I can see it perfectly with my naked eye. Let's hit the pedal assist features here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 instant clicks on that. 5 levels of pedal assist. There's our miles per hour. We have our battery voltage right there. And the miles, there we go, a little trip odometer sitting. So pretty clean overall setup, I like it. Overall for $799, very clean and very nice polished bike. Very sweet. All right, that's enough chitty chatter for now though. Let's get the ACTBEST on the trail and let's get it tested. Let's go. All right guys, coming in hot. Gonna give you a quick look on how I look on this bike before we hit the trail. Got the seat post just about to the bottom there, and it's way below my waist. So good for shorter drivers right there. All right, this is how I look. Let's get it. Let's hit the trail. Let's go. All right, we're all saddled up on the 2.0. Let's kick off this in pedal assist 0, putting just the watts in from my legs. If the batteries were to die, could you pedal this home? Yeah, no problem at all. Clicking through the Shimano gears there. They're clicking good. All right, let's bump it up to pedal assist 1. Little slight kick of power, bring you to about 9 miles an hour. And let's go to pedal assist 2. It's very smooth power going through there. Very user friendly. Kick it up to 3. All right, shoot us up to 16 miles an hour. All right, let's kick it up to 4. Whoa! All right, nice little kick of power there. If we hit our menu button here, we can scroll around and we can see how many watts we're putting out down there. All right, let's just give it a quick top speed test time here. We'll just go off of here and we'll be GPS verified as well. Ready, set, and go. There is just a slight delay in that throttle when you get into power. But oh yeah, there we go. Seeing 1,000 watts coming up. Pulling at 27, that says 28. 28, 29 it got right there. Let's see if we can put in some of our own power. Oh yeah, we can pedal. We can pedal no problem. 28, let's get to that 30. Come on. Oh, we'll let up right there. All right, so I got 29 on the dash there. We'll see what the GPS says at the end of this video here. Felt very good at those high speeds. No problems whatsoever. Now, only having a 10 amp hour battery, it's pretty small. We're gonna go on a good range test today. We're gonna be traveling all the way up Peters Hill today, so we're going up a big climb as well. I'll be doing a lot of throttle and I'll be doing some pedaling as well. For the most part, you're buying a bike like this, you're gonna be pedaling it. It's very natural. It has a very good cadence when you pedal it. Looks to be about a stroke and a half before the cadence kicks on and it gives you some nice gradual power into there. All right, let's go up to 5 here. We got a little hill here. Let's just see if we can't get it past that 29. There we go, 28, there we go, 30, 31, 32. I mean, 32 going downhill on the dash there. And that little brushless motor back there, it's not too loud. It's got a nice little silent whine to it. Sounds pretty good. All right, let's do a little suspension test on those front forks right there. Let's go full speed into this little curb here. Just gonna nail it right on the button and 24 miles an hour and pop, pop. Oh yeah. Yeah, very smooth. The back end wanted to buck me off a little bit. It's being a hardtail bike and all. But nonetheless, we are climbing up Cemetery Hill here. All right, we are climbing good actually. It looks like we're putting out 800, 900 watts of power. Yeah, taking this up this hill, no problem. Cemetery Hill, check. Woo, it's still going, oh yeah. All right, coming in full speed. Let's check out the tires on this, see how good they grip on this 90-degree turn here. And oh yeah, no problem. They felt solid. All right, huck this corner here and let's start climbing up. We're gonna start our way up Peters Hill. We gotta get there first and it is a climb. You get a pretty good center of gravity when you're sitting on this bike. I got the seat up so the bipedal strokes are perfectly on the spot. Oh yeah, check it out. We're in pedal assist 3, only drawing 28 watts. Talking about some fuel economy right there. All right, let's get into the throttle a little bit, 25 miles an hour. Let's go for a little balance check here. All right, likes to go that way. Yeah, I'm fighting it. It's tricky to balance. I might have that neck a little too tight right there because it's tough to try to steer by myself, but it's got balance. It's good to go. Let's go for a death wobble test. Whoa. All right. Whoa. Nope. 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 Hey, no death wobbles, check. Whoa! Now guys, keep your hands on the handlebars at all times. I only ride like that to demonstrate what's gonna go wrong, shake, shimmy, or go loose when you bike. Let's go, all right, this guy's trying to race us. This bike's pretty quick. It's like a little sleeper. You would never expect it to be that quick. Just hanging at 28 miles an hour here, no problem with the headwind. All right, guys, let's go for a little gravel test, shall we? You live in the back country, you gotta do some commuting. Here you go. Oh yeah. Even with these smaller tires, very smooth, very manageable, that's for sure. All right, let's go for a little high-speed brake test here in the gravel and squeeze them in, and oh yeah. All right, I had those brakes locked up, that's for sure. No real skidding, but it definitely got me stopped. Now, what's nice about these mechanicals, they're easy to tighten up though. We're just gonna bring those way back, put that adjustment nut all the way to the front there, and now we'll try out a little breakage. Ooh, yeah, that's tighter. All right, now that I got those brakes tightened up a little bit, let's get it back up to 25 miles an hour and hit those brakes. Yes! There we go. Woo! Almost put me over a little bit. There we go. That's the skiddy I wanted to see. Straight as an arrow. Good braking. Just gotta make sure you got those mechanicals nice and tight. overall, nicely done. Now, once you hold down that throttle for a few seconds, the cruise control kicks on, which I love. I love the cruise control feature. And here we are, 26 miles an hour, cruising. And to take that off, just pulling the brakes once, and that disengages the cruise control back down to normal speed. Now, with all the laws and everything going on around, this is a good bike to stay underneath the radar. This just looks like your typical little beach cruiser commuter bike right here. It's clean, it's friendly. You look at it, you don't think much other than how good it looks. All right, guys, we're about 8 miles in. We've been climbing up, doing some high-speed testing. And, oh, actually, we just lost 2 bars now. So we have 3 bars left. All right, guys, we are entering Peters Hill. All right, we've been climbing all the way up. Now it's time to go up even more. All right, this thing is cooking too. Oh, got to get on the brakes a little right there even. All right, this bike's been doing me awesome. Very comfortable, very user-friendly bike. Let's test that front fork out real quick. Let's hit over this nice sized bump here and whoop. Oh yeah, it did the trick. All right, now we're finally descending down Peters Hill. We're gonna go through some of these Formula NASCAR turns right here. Switch back it up here. Check out the agility it does on this bike. Doing very good. Whoa, yes. This thing is cruising. Very nice. Go for a little wall ride. Yeah, pretty solid. Nothing's really rattling, nothing's shaking. Feels good. All right, let's go for a brake test now that we tighten up those brakes and oh yeah, pulled them in. They stopped me when I needed them to. No real lockup right there. All right, going down was easy and fun enough. Now time to go back up. This hill gives a lot of problems to bikes. So let's go ahead, full throttle, full kick. We're gonna do throttle only for right now. 10 miles an hour right there. It's showing 900 watts we're about putting right there. Oh yeah, we're cruising. We might even have to hit the brakes around this corner here. Oh yeah. Yeah, this thing's good. This thing's got the torque. Put in a few pedal strokes. No problem whatsoever. Ripping up Peters Hill. Let's hit this hard and fast. Whoa. Watch out for your cruise control. Make sure it doesn't stay on. Hit this one tight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, cruising up. So much fun. These bikes are an absolute blast. I mean, this is classic right here. This is what they're made to be. Whoa, yeah. All right, now it's time to bomb in for a little agility test here. We have a very thin little sidewalk here. We're gonna see if we can get up there without putting our feet down. Oh, I kind of hit the grass there, unfortunately. Now the throttle, there's a little bit of a delay in it, so it's a little tough to navigate with that throttle because of that delay. But once you get that delay, that little about half-second delay, beat the throttle to it, and then there you go. We're pulling up sharpest turn of the day. There you go, nailed it that time. And we're pulling, it is a steep one. And cruise up here and hit that one fast and sharp. Very good, it got up there, no problem. Very easy button type bike to maneuver around, very fun. And all right, back on the road. All right, for a little commuter bike, $7.99, pretty good on Peters Hill. All right, we're off the road. Woo! And we're back on the road. That front fork is actually quite good. I do like it. Now, I went up and down that hill about 4 or 5 times to get a bunch of shots, and we didn't lose another battery bar. We're still at 3 out of 5. Not bad. Now, this is a cruiser. We are laid back, hanging, keeping up with traffic. Very nice. Kind of just flying like a bird. Now, guys, please don't ride like me. I'll only ride like this to see what's going to shake, shimmy, or come loose before you purchase it or break it yourself. So nonetheless, please don't ride like me. I've had the throttle on for a couple minutes now, and it's holding us at 29 miles an hour, and we're going up a slight hill. Put a little work into it, and we can still hit that 30 halfway through the battery. Awesome, huge fast turn. Woohoo! Now, I am having one little slight issue here. Step on through. It looks like when I'm doing my pedal strokes, and I'm just normally pedaling, I'm hitting my heel of my shoe right here a little bit when I'm carelessly pedaling, when I'm not perfectly planted on there. I'm hitting my heel right here. This design needs to get cut back a little or make it a little smaller. That way we don't get no pedal strikes on there from our heels. All right, can the Core 2.0 hang the wheelies? Oh yeah, oh, it's hanging. Oh, it's hanging 15 miles an hour. The Core 2.0 is hanging 18 miles an hour. Oh, epic. All right, guys, cruising on in. Ooh, the gate is closed. We are going to take the Core 2.0 up and over, just like a Ranger should right there. All right, let's go for a little hill climb action. This is a pretty steep, grassy hill. We're gonna just attack it. We're gonna start pedaling in a little bit, and we're going up. Keeping us 10 miles an hour, just throttle only, 8. Going, It's a pretty tricky hill. All right, it made it, no problem. Conquering, that was a pretty steep hill right there. For anybody looking for a nice little commuter bike to cruise around, and this is it. It's low key, it's quiet, it looks good. The paint is shiny. It's got those 26s on there where if you get like a hole or a puncture, you can go to any hardware store and pick up a tube and repair it. All right, I'm just going around at this point attacking all the hills I can, trying to get this battery down. I'm surprised we still have this much juice left. All right, let's just try it over some obstacles, shall we? See how that does. Oh yeah, no problem. Up the bank. Oh yeah, down the bank. Gripping up fast in the pyramid action. All right, smooth as it can be. Yes, this bike can do it all. It's pretty legit. All right, guys, coming in hot for one more little one more little skiddy. Epic day today. Thank you so much for riding with me. And there we have it, guys. Epic ride today. This bike did actually really good. At the price point, I cannot complain, really. Those front forks are very well done. The brakes, after I adjusted them, they're pretty good and solid. Now, I was riding this bike pretty hard, especially in some of those grassy areas, and I am pretty shocked that this chain did not come off this derailleur one time. So very good setup here. I like that. And I like that you can pedal all the way up to 28, 30 miles an hour, and there's still some resistance in there. Yeah, we were cruising all day today. Almost 2 hours of riding there. I'm really shocked that we have 3 bars out of 5 left right there. That is pretty dang good range right there. Especially I was using that throttle most of the time doing high-speed tests and going up and down Peters Hill. My one and only real complaint about this is right back here, the pedal being a little too close to that kickstand. I was getting caught up on there a little bit with my heel as I was pedaling, but that's about it. I mean, there were no rattles, no cutouts of power or anything. Pretty good performance as well. So yeah, guys, if you're interested in this bike, I'll have a link below. And if I have any discount coupon codes, I'll put them down there to save you some money. Hey, but nonetheless, thanks a lot for riding with me. This has been Trail Tested. Take it easy. Peace.